So in the previous video, we discussed how to identify the companies to invest or what are those companies to invest. Once we identify what are those companies to invest, the next question is when to buy them and how much to buy them and how to manage your portfolio, etc. So how to manage your portfolio and how much percentage allocation and everything else depends upon your risk appetite and your financial goal. But let's talk about when to buy any company or any stock basically. So again, we go to Finviz, we go to Screener, we filter based on the market cap or sort based on the market cap, and I'm just going to open few companies which I really like, which are part of my portfolio, and we'll talk about what what are some of the areas when it becomes good to buy those companies. So I'm just opening Nvidia, Amazon, Netflix, Costco, Palantir, um, yeah, maybe Baba too. Okay, five is enough. So first thing that uh, once you identify that these are some of the companies that you want to invest in or you want to trade if it is short term. Uh, the next question is for how many months or how many weeks or how many days or how many hours you are going to hold that particular company. So which particular chart in terms of time you look for depends upon how much time you are going to be invested in that particular company. For example, if you want to buy something for very long term meaning 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, then what you should be looking for is something called monthly chart. If you want to invest something for, let's say, just a comparatively short term, say 6 month to 3 year time frame, then you look at the weekly chart. If you want to invest something for a little even shorter version, which is let's say 2 weeks to 6 months, then you look at the daily chart. Uh, if you want to invest or if it is less than 2 weeks to 6 months, then what you're mainly looking for is trade. So if you want to trade it for just very short term, like 2 days or 2 weeks, then you look at the hourly chart. And if you are like intraday trader or at the max, I'm going to just buy and sell tomorrow kind of a thing, then you look for a 15-minute chart. So it all, or some people look at 30 minutes chart, but 15 is more ideal for a short term or intraday. Uh, 5 would be too small, 30 would be too large, so I prefer 15. Um, and then there are degenerate gamblers that who I call it who cannot even wait for 1 minute. They want like a quick action, which is usually not in the stocks but mainly in the SPX day trading. Then they look at 1 minute or 3 minute chart. But the least I would look is a 15 minute, even if I want to do it intraday. So these are some of the timelines that you choose based on your need. So again, come back to the monthly chart, assuming that you want to invest it for a long term. So this is a monthly chart of Nvidia. as you can see, this used to be like what, $13 stock, $10 stock back in 2023, and now it's 145. Of course, it split the stock, but um, uh, it's at a very higher end. It's very close to its all-time high. Doesn't mean that it cannot get out, but it does signal a bit of double top around 153. Uh, so I personally, I wouldn't buy it at this level, although I do the dollar cost average, which means it doesn't matter when you buy it, because you will buy it, even if you buy it at the top, you will also buy it at the bottom, and the price averages out. But if your theory is not on that and you want to buy it in bulk, uh, bulk meaning $5,000, $10,000, or even more, or even $3,000, like a bigger amount in a single stock, this is not to buy. So the first buy in this particular example of Nvidia would be when it hits the first support, which would come to be around 127 or 123. uh, why? Because that's where it is 5 and 9 month moving average are over there. A larger area that you would actually would like to buy or initiate a position would be somewhere around 90s, or lower 90s is a good time to buy. 60s would be a great time to average, and if it ever goes somewhere in the 40s, I doubt it will ever go there, but if it does go there, that's when you would buy like extremely, like make your full position at that level. So that would be Nvidia. Same examples are given in Amazon. You would initiate your positions around 200. You would add more around 180. If it goes to 160, you would add more. And if it ever goes to 80, you would buy all in. Like that. That would be the cheapest price you will get Amazon stock. Netflix is way overbought at this point. The first buy would be around 1000, the next would be around 800. Um, if it goes to 700, I would definitely average. Um and 577 or 591 or 600, let's give a rough number, is where it would be a very good buying area for Netflix. I can give the same examples, but the theory remains the same. You look for the critical moving averages or support area to buy those stocks. You don't buy it when it is too high. You wait for some kind of a correction, and then you add it, and you use the moving averages, uh, preferably if it is a long-term investment, then on a monthly chart. If it is a short term, then you use it the weekly chart.